Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on to Cats that I saw the night before.
Yeah, okay. So interesting with Cats. We obviously had the internet release the trailer back in July, and people went mental about that in not a good way.
Yeah.
The screenings for this were a little bit sort of hard to come by. Nobody knew where we stood with going to watch this.
We found out 18 hours before.
Yep, and you managed to make it, and
Did I regret it? Yes.
okay, right. Tell me why.
Okay.
Well, actually, tell me what it's about, because I've never seen the stage show of this.
It's a musical about a cat who gets in with a bunch of other cats, and there's something called jellicles, and they want to go to what I think is called their version of heaven, and there's Idris Elba as McCavity, who seems to be the sort of Fagin-like figure, and then Judi Dench. I'll be really honest, I can't bloody tell you. I can give you a sampling of it, though.
What's your name?
Cat got your tongue?
Here we go!
Don't mess with the crazy cat lady.
Now it is time to make the choice.
Doesn't
Okay.
sound great, does it?
I mean, you know, there are those fans who are going to absolutely love Cats for what it is. As in, they love the stage show, they saw it all, and are thinking this is going to be the next thing. I had spoken to a couple of people who are very excited to go and see this.
Were they old ladies or gay men?
No, they were my friends.
You might have friends who are old ladies or gay men.
I do, but but they were my early 30s to mid 30s friends who have, you know, they went to the West End when they were kids, watched Cats, have a nostalgic kind of feeling towards it, and are intrigued to see what Tom Hooper has done with it. Now, what you cannot dispute is the fact that the cast is incredible for this.
Yes, they are. The cast is theoretically an incredible
Van,
cast.
you're going to have to give me something here.
Right.
I can see it on your face, but the people at home can't.
Yeah, they can't. Maybe they can hear the absolute contempt in my voice. Right, first of all, within about
I don't
5
imagine
minutes,
that this is your thing, though.
No. Actually, I love a good musical.
Oh, okay.
I do. I even enjoyed Sweeney Todd, and that was terrible. But, you know, I mean, admittedly, my favourite of all of these has actually been Rock of Ages. But, you know, that actually had dialogue in it. This doesn't. There's been
Is this just got a bit of dancing and a bit of singing?
This is just dancing and singing. This is a full-blown opera. They have made no attempt to actually adapt this as a film. They have simply shot the musical against green screens. It is an eyesore to look at. He's like being smacked in the pupils repeatedly whilst actual cats shriek in your ear.
Wait, cats with boobs.
Cats with boobs, although strangely no other genitals, as Jamie East wonderfully pointed out. It doesn't make any sense. They don't stop to let it breathe at any point. It is an assault on every shred of good taste a person could possibly have. It is, like I say, an eyesore, an ear sore, and an arse sore, because it seems to go on for bloody ever.
So how long is it?
How long is it? I'll give you the exact time. Because
I imagine it's like 2.5 hours long, which is why Tom Hooper only finished it like the night before.
1 hour
premiere.
50. 1 hour 50.
What?
If you told me it was 15 months long, I would believe you.
I don't know what you guys think at home, but I think Van might have loved this.
It was genuinely dreadful. You know what? Again, 0 thumbs.
No. It's Christmas, Van.
No, I'm sorry. This has actually, and these are words you never thought you'd hear from me.
Ruined Christmas, hasn't
This has overtaken, this has usurped Batman vs. Superman for me as the worst tentpole release of this decade. Of the last 10 years, this is the worst 4-quadrant tentpole blockbuster anybody has attempted to release.
Okay, so let me just throw this out there. I did see some of the initial reviews that came out of the States, and they were mixed, okay? So some were like, this is abysmal, and some were like, I don't know what I quite watched just now, but it was a spectacle, and a spectacle in itself doesn't necessarily need to be bad, okay? So it gives you something for
Spectacle should be good.
A spectacle should be good, and I think that's good wording for it. Is there any redeeming features that you can see from this movie?
If it ends. If Cats the movie were an actual cat, you'd put it in a burlap sack and drown it.
Okay.
And you'd sleep well that night.